Check out this blast from the past. A couple in Fairfield right behind me showing off their vintage whip from the early 20th century. Think about that. Stoplights hadn't even been invented yet. Hand signals were used to turn, and the top speeds barely cracked 40 miles an hour. Fox 61's Jamel Johnson now introduces you to Parker and Gwen Ackley and their 1911 Hupmobile.
Man, guys, these old-timey movies are so cool, don't you think?
Oh yeah, they're fun. They tell us what the time period was like.
Yeah, I really wish I could get a taste of that action. Like, don't you want to ride in a car like that?
You still can.
Really?
Yes,
No
you
way.
can.
You're serious? You really want to go? You want to ride in a car just like that one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Meet Parker and Gwen Ackley, owners of a piece of automobile history you may only see today in museums.
If you hear these noises, you might think they're from a different era. And you'd be right. The source of that vintage horn is a 1911 Hupmobile owned by Parker and Gwen Ackley.
I first got an interest in antique cars when we volunteered at Old Rhinebeck Aerodrome. And they have a number of antique cars up there, which I would get to drive in the shows. And they had a 1912 version of this car, which is like, gee, this is a fun car, and so I've kind of been on the lookout.
Later, the Ackleys' dreams of owning a Hupmobile came true.
One day at an auction, two of them came up, 1911, which this is, and a 1912. We decided to get this 11.
Parker says this car,
The original owner was a college student. He went to school in upstate New York.
is just one of an estimated 500 still worldwide.
Apparently he made good because he bought this car, and he got all the accessories except for the luggage rack.
And it's one of just 4 he knows of in Connecticut.
There was about 15,000 of the Model 20s that were made from fall of '09 to very early '13.
Because of that, they are the talk of the town.
Well, this year has been very popular. People come up and it's like, wow, what year is it? An 11? And then another common question is this a real car?
And it helps that Parker and Gwen look the part too.
We try to bring people back in time.
Parker is the driver, and Gwen is his passenger princess.
I've driven it in the beach parking lot where I don't have to deal with any traffic.
It might be 114 years old, but the car runs like a dream.
It's kind of a sporty feel. There are period correct shock absorbers on the front that are aftermarket, so the car holds the road very well, but you feel every bump.
We in fact did feel just about every bump.
This particular one is 35. I can't imagine it, 'cause this thing's scary enough at 25.
The couple are just 2 of a long list of owners, and they hope the next owners are just like them.
Someone who appreciates originality in antique cars. I don't have anybody specific in mind. When the time comes, probably the first place I would go to would be put an ad in the Hupmobile newsletter.
Parker and Gwen also own a 1915 Dodge Brothers touring car that they're hoping to get back on the road soon. In Fairfield, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.